But it's two players I would like to give a shout out to. Shout out to Alperen Sengun, starting to look
Mm-hmm.
like it's his show in Houston. Like he's taking that next step. Definitely just the court vision, the rebounding, the soft touch. He's
Defense.
just
He showed me on defense too. Defensively, he's been holding his own. Like I looked at him as been getting bullied, like one of them. But this year, he has showed me that, bro, he not gonna get tossed around and bullied like he has did in the past. So I Sengun, man, yeah, him and the man Thompson, man, they'd be a great duo, man. They let the man Thompson start, man. But
21-9-5 is impressive. He's
mm,
definitely taking a step. What you think about it, Tay?
better than Vucevic.
Yeah, what you said? What I think about Sengun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be a top three center soon. Like you can have debates for this year, but um, yeah, like I said, Rockets hitting on Sengun saved the franchise. To be honest,
And the man Thompson.
I'm not doing that, buddy. He sucks. Stop. Can we go 5 seconds without talking about him? We were talking about Sengun, the best player on the Rockets. Stop talking about him. Stop. He ain't done nothing at all. Stop. All the Rockets record, a man ain't helped one game out of that. Stop. Anyways, he keep talking about that third string point guard. Anyways, Sengun, the Rockets hitting on Sengun alone saved the franchise because they would look like the Pistons if he didn't, if he didn't pan out because he's giving Jalen Green more time. He's giving Jabari Smith more time. He's giving all other guys he drafted more time to join him, So yeah. He's been playing really good. He can pretty much do everything on the court. And once he starts hitting the three more, he'll be unstoppable. But yeah, he's been playing really good, and he had flashes of this last year when they ran the offense through him. And now this year they're running the offense through him every game, and it's showing like the outcome of the games and whatnot. That's he's that kind of player. You got to run the offense through him. He can
So are we
pass.
gonna respect Ime Udoka? Like, because he
They're 18 and 16. So yeah.
like like this, he brought the best out of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good coach.
He's all right. He's all
Uh,
right. He plays a man on limited minutes. He's okay. Let's not say good coach. He's
well,
all
they
right.
above 500. So he's doing something right, considering where they
Yeah,
were last couple years, getting like 19 and 22 wins and all that.
yeah,
Like
but
he's
I called
almost
that.
past the win total in January. So he's doing something right. I understand your boy ain't playing, but it's a guard heavy team.
He
He got
has
to
been
hold his
recently,
turn.
but the guard heavy team. Who's better than him, bro?
obviously
Saying
the people that are playing.
Fred
I
Van
mean, they
Vliet,
signed
okay.
Fred Van Vliet for a reason. They ain't gonna sign him for $40 million to sit him on the bench.
Okay, so don't draft the men number fucking 5, number 4.
I
If you're gonna
mean,
put him on the bench, you're gonna draft the number 4 from the ride the bench. Cam Whitmore's been playing good too.
yeah, he is. I like him a lot. Tari
Yeah,
Eason's good. Like they got a lot of good young role
I
players.
think the Rockets need to make a trade to get some of that down, get a backup big or something
Yeah, they got Jay
like
Sean. They got a lot of wings that can help players out. I mean,
yeah,
help other
help
teams. Yeah.
help other teams. Are not helping the Rockets, so they need to do something good. This shit suck. Like, but a man has been leading the secondary, leading the bench, and it's been working. So I understand that, but like they need to like use they. I think the Rockets. That's a team that needs to make some changes. They need to get a solid backup big because it's Sengun and then who like you know what I mean. They get like a pure rim protector because Sengun he can block up. He's not a rim protector. Like you know what I mean. Jabari Smith he's all right at protecting the rim, but he ain't no Ron Jeremy. Like you know what I mean. Like he not one of them. So
They should look at Clint Capella for real.
if he bring him back reunion,
I would if they trying to get to the playoffs this year. Like, cause they in the mix.
yeah, I would. I've been hot too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been out too.
Yeah, I would like get some of them forwards off the roster, like put a
Mm.
Jay Sean Tate, and let me think of another player.
I wouldn't say Tari Eason. I'd say keep Tari Eason.
Nah, I wouldn't get
Nah,
rid of
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
hard because
Tyson is their 6 man right now.
yeah, Tari Eason's their 6 man. Yeah, but yeah, because they got people. They got too many people. That's the problem. They got too much to go around. Like Cam Whitmore should be playing. Like you know what I mean. He's showing that he's better than a lot of people in that
it might
roster.
be him, and that'd be fucked up. But
Oh no, they're not trading Cam Whitmore. No. Mm-mm. They were so happy to get him that number 20. Like they're not trading Cam Whitmore.
another shout out I want to give is my man's Paolo Banchero.
Man, we knew we number 1 pick for a reason.
Yeah,
Good
last
job.
5 games averaging 32, 9, and 6.
Good job, man. He's the number 1 pick. Good job. Like, bro.
That don't no man. We ain't about to
He's a number 1
discredit
pick.
him playing
He's a
well,
number
man.
1 pick.
You know what I
He's a
mean?
number
Number
1
one pick
pick.
stink.
Okay, he's a number 1 pick and plays on the Magic. He has all the opportunity in the world. Would hope. Like this is what he's supposed to do. That's why nobody cares. It's not really that impressive. It's like, bro,
This is
it's
hate.
good. Like, he's playing amazing. Like, you know what I mean? But would hope. You're the number 1 pick. This is what they drafted you for. This is what they expected when they drafted you. It was for you to turn out just like this. Take over
23, 7, and 5. 23, 7, and 5. The Magic have a winning record. Like, they got 2 young guys to build around. So they should be excited for that, man. Like, I'm not gonna go on this poo-poo on the Magic thing, man.
I
I
mean,
can't.
number 1 picks don't suck anymore. That was back in the day. Now they always pan out.
He's
I
not
mean, that's
wrong.
been recent history.
Yeah, it's gonna continue to be
Recent
like that.
history. That's the thing, bro. They pick him up.
Zion, Ant-Man, Cade, Paolo, Victor. It's gonna
Number 1 and number 2 been panning out. Like it's not even just number 1 and number 2 been panning out.
Yeah.
Top 3 be damn near all of them hitting. Like all of them are hits. Like
Not all the time.
majority of the time. Like, but he's a number 1 pick. That's what we expect from him. I'm not gonna toot his horn. Like, good job, buddy. Like,
No, he gets overshadowed because it was like even last year when he had a strong rookie season, everybody was talking about Victor in the upcoming draft. I was like, yo, for a rookie to average 20 and his team wasn't complete trash, he's just not getting
I
any
get
type of
it,
shine. That's weird.
Victor, I get the Victor thing because Victor's a different person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a different type of player. Like, he's
I just feel like Paolo had an
never seen before.
overshadowed rookie season. That's
Like,
just how.
Victor is nothing we haven't, like, it's something we haven't seen before. Paolo is just another power forward, a dominant power forward. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, he's a dominant power forward. Good job, buddy. Like, Victor Wembanyama deserves the hype. He's 7'4" and moves like a point guard. Like, you know what I mean? That's different. That's something that you've never seen before. So I understand the hype that came around him, that surrounded him. But that other guy, Paolo, good job, bro. We that's what we wanted from you, man. You're the number 1 pick, highest touted prospect, man. Good job. Like, we were like Jabari Smith. Okay, because Jabari Smith, he's been playing like poop. Paolo
That's
won
what I'm
Rookie
saying.
of the
So
Year.
they'd have chose him instead, which
Okay,
apparently was the
Paolo
thing.
won Rookie of the Year. You would expect him to take another lead. He won Rookie of the Year. Like, he was
That's
the best
not always
player.
the case, though. I've
Okay,
seen
but
rookie
that's
of the
what you.
years like not have
Okay,
they had
yeah,
sophomore
but
slump.
what rookie of the year number 1 pick have you seen that hasn't panned out after the first season? He's the number 1 pick. And a lot of rookie of the years weren't the number 1 pick. That's why they fell off. We didn't expect them to be they expect them to be good, but we didn't expect them to be that. He's the number 1 pick. What number 1 pick that one rookie of the year have you seen be but?
It hasn't been a lot. Not every single year.
It's not a thing. It doesn't happen. He's the number 1 pick. Like you at the end of the day, you gotta acknowledge.
I just don't agree with being so dismissive about what they're doing. Like they're clearly building the culture. They're building the culture down there. I just can't agree with being that dismissive.
What culture are they building?
Defense.
Yeah, good job. Like, I mean, but
defense, they're a deep team. They got balance. They play with high energy. Like they're building the culture. Like you want them to still be mediocre and lose forever. I respect
that's not what I'm saying. But
through the draft.
He has the keys. He has the opportunity. He's the number 1 pick and has the opportunity. He was on Duke. Niggas knew in high school, college, he was going number one. Like, he showed that already. Like, that's not nothing new. That's what I'm saying. Like, we knew he was the number one
You
pick.
gotta execute every year. Like when the NBA, you gotta update your resume. They ain't
Like,
like
bro,
you can't do shit based on what you did in
his
college.
draft comparison was Tim Duncan. Like, bro, like his draft comparison Tim Duncan. We
You got to
expect that
go
nigga
out
to
and
be a
execute
Hall of
though.
Famer.
That's what I'm saying. Just because you were projected for something, that don't mean that you automatically gonna get that shit.
He's
You
the
gotta put
number
in the
one
work.
pick, bro. But at the end of the day, he is the number one pick. Nobody went above him. He was the first. They tanked for him. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like they did all of that to get that one man. We expect him to be good. Like that's not nothing new, is what I'm saying. We want, that's what they thought he was gonna do. They drafted him off the thought in their head that he was going to be a superstar one day. They didn't expect that. We expected him to come in and make an immediate impact. They don't draft people number one for them to suck their first 3 years. That's how I feel about it. Like we drafted him number one. That's what we expected to do. Yes, he turned out. We like that. He's not a bust. Great. But we knew what he was gonna do. Like, I'm not discrediting him for doing it, but it's not the reason he's not getting all that, oh my God, he's number one pick. That's what we thought he was gonna do. Like, that's what we had on our paper. It was like he gonna be a superstar. That's why we took him number one pick in the NBA draft over everyone else. He's a normal guy. I mean, not a normal guy, but he's the number one pick. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And I'm not saying take that away from him and like discredit him for doing it, but like the reason nobody's like sweating about it and you feel like he's not getting the attention he deserves for doing it, he's the number one pick and the reigning rookie of the year from number one pick. We knew he was nice. We expected that. Like, we expected him to take another leap and become a better player his second year in NBA after he just won rookie of the year going number one.
I just feel like a second year and a third year player leading their team to a playoff position as the go-to guys. I think that's impressive.
Playoff position right now. You can't say he's leading them to a playoff because we don't know what's going to happen. They're not above 500 enough for them to be a playoff team, surefire lock. Like,
I'm saying they're in the position. I didn't say a lot. They're in the position.
No, they have the.
There's a lot of teams like it's not space from 3 to 7. It's not a lot of space. So I'm saying they're in the position. That's what I'm saying. They're in the mix.
Yeah. That's what they draft.
Like, I think that's impressive. I think it's second year and third year players doing that is impressive. They're the leading scorers of the team. The offense runs through them. Down the stretch,
the
ball
defense
goes
don't run
through them. I think it's impressive.
But you can't put it all on him. Offense runs through him, yes, but the defense does not. The defense does not, and they're winning because of their defense. They're not winning because of their offense. Like, yes, that plays a part, but their defense is the main reason why the Magic are winning games, are not below 500 right now. That's the reason.
That's true, but like, I want to give the guy that's averaging 23, 7, and 5 credit. I just feel like it's other young players. It's other young players that aren't as productive that get more shine than him, and I don't agree with that.
Were they number one picks?
I'm saying players in general. He's
getting, but we can't compare. We're not comparing those bottom of the barrel players that are getting better stuff because they're. I mean, like, more opportunity because they're on a different team and a better situation.
So you're saying because he's a number one pick, he doesn't deserve any credit?
I didn't say he doesn't deserve any credit. I didn't say he doesn't deserve any credit. He's getting his credit, but nobody's going to be jumping up and down and throwing pizza parties.
The Magic haven't been in the playoffs in like 5 years.
Okay,
you don't think that's an accomplishment for him to lead them there?
That isn't just because of Paolo, is what I'm saying. Their team as a whole is a lot better. Their team as a whole is one of the best defensive teams in the league, and it's not because.
So if they didn't have Paolo, what would their record be?
Wait, you can't just remove him from the team.
Yeah, you can't just remove him from the team.
You just made it seem like he has no part in it.
I'm not saying he doesn't matter. That's not what exactly. I'm not saying he doesn't matter, but I'm not saying we're not going to throw pizza parties with teacher slices because he's doing what he's supposed to do as a number one pick after reigning rookie of the year, number one pick. He's doing what he's supposed to do. So we're not throwing pizza parties with teacher slices. Woo, Paolo! Like, yeah, we're praising him. Like, we're like, yes, good job. Like, but that's what we expect from him. Like, if LeBron gets a triple double, you're not jumping up and down, having fucking throwing fucking party streamers up in the air. Nigga, we expect that from the greatest player of all time. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it's not as it's impressive, but it's not as impressive as if a number 15 pick came out and started doing what he's doing. Like like you get what I mean? Like
I just can't
Cam
go
Reddish,
with the pick. I just
Cam
feel
Reddish
like
was doing what he was doing. Say Cam Reddish doing what he's doing. He's number 5 pick, and he was a 6 man. We didn't expect that. He didn't win Rookie of the Year, but he was the number 1 pick, 1 Rookie of the Year. We expect him to do this. That's why it's not as impressive.
I get what he's saying. He's following the blueprint.
Yeah, like you're supposed to. Like that's what you're supposed to do.
I get what both of y'all are saying, to be honest.
And I come from an era to where the number 1 picks didn't always work out. So I understand why you feel that way.
Because
now
the reason number 1 picks didn't work out back then is because y'all would reach. The reason number 1 picks didn't work out is because y'all would reach. Y'all be like, y'all would play out, y'all pick off potential. They're not picking off potential as much. They're picking off of who is nasty and who has shown that they're gonna do this and that they can do this and that they're really good at basketball. That's why it's different. That's why it's like, bro, it's a number 1 pick, but he's the number 1 pick, but it's different than when they were number 1 picks for you back then. Because right now they picking him off of, we know he gonna be nice. Like we know after what he showed us in college, he's sweating in college, but he's trying so hard. They start tanking for these niggas. Back then they didn't tank for certain niggas because of their
they did. Yeah, no. Yes, they did.
Yeah, but they didn't tank off of them because of they were good. They tanked off of potential. That's the problem.
No. We gonna have to disagree on that one, man. Because I was a Celtics fan. We was trying to tank for Durant, but we got the 5th pick.
Yeah,
so I see
Durant wasn't taking off potential. Durant was nasty as fuck. But then Durant go number 1.
That's what I'm saying. So like
Durant went exactly.
They said he was too skinny. That's why he didn't go number 1.
Oh, number 1. He went number 2. He went number 2. Yeah, he did. But
so,
but I get the too skinny thing. You've never seen it before. You don't know. Never seen nobody like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, everybody was stocky back then. Like you look at all the rings, like
we know fat and slow. We know they're fat and slow. We know.
They weren't fat. They were just
we know they were fat and slow.
It was musclehead niggas, man. Like, nah, you